All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Trice Too Easy. We're going to go ahead and dive into today's NBA slate. We got 6 games. We'll look at the charts, the matchups, the trends, the discrepancies, the mismatches. Hopefully we get a bag. Hopefully we crack these folks. Guys, if you'd like to join my sports community and Discord server, it's 10 measly bucks a month. It's in the description and pinned comment of my videos. It's just a community, guys. We're in there. We talk sports. We have fun. We share slips. We try to get bags. And if you'd like access to exclusive viewer perks, tools I use, free trials for Smart Stake, for Outlier, along with books I use, deposit matches, things like that, they're in the pinned comment and in the description of the video as well. You might as well tap into that free money. Okay, let's go ahead and just get right into it. Review yesterday, bad beat, big winner, player props. Look at Smart Stake Sharp Money tool to see where the sharps are going with their bags. Then we'll get into the slate. We'll dissect it. I'll cap it, give you guys what I'm thinking. Okay, guys? So, to review yesterday, 3 wins, 4 losses. I did go 2-0 in NFL. I had the Cowboys 3, and then I had the over 47.5. Both of those cashed, but as far as NBA goes, 3 wins, 4 losses. What can you do? The Bucks are some jank artists, man. The Bucks are so janky, and then the Mavs. I hate the Mavs and I hate the Bucks. I should have known the Clippers game would go under. Tyronn Lue gambling. I should have known. Bucks and Mavs are really just so hard. I just hate capping those 2 teams, man. I feel like they get me every time. Anyways, as far as a bad beat from yesterday, guys, this was posted by T-Wang 41 in the Discord. How sickening. He needed Joker for one more board to cash this plus 1100, and he just couldn't do it for him. Brutal beat, actually. Like, that's tough. 0.5 hook to miss the 1100 parlay is crazy. As far as the big winner, Drums Are Life hit a massive parlay. Plus 10,868. That is insane. $5 to 548. Unfortunately, my guy didn't share the full slip. I don't know. He usually does. Like, he's always, he been in Discord forever. He ain't shared a full slip, so I don't know what all the legs were. But that's a massive win. And he's a good dude, and he shares a lot of slips. So congratulations on the win. Let's go ahead and look at a couple props that I'm leaning towards, or at least eyeballing today. First one, King James, 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. What a perfect team to do well versus on your game back. The Jazz, he should be in the lineup tonight. If he's not playing, obviously this will void. But I think it's a great spot for him. Coming back, 26.5 is low. He's versus the Jazz, who, I mean, this guy was murdering this line prior to injury. And if you look head-to-head stats versus the Jazz, he's always done well. Always. Back to 2023, he's not missed this line versus them. So, and I mean, last season, 93%. Obviously, he'll probably be restricted, but I still think he can get this 26.5. I really do. And a lot of books are starting to drop the price. If you don't, maybe it's not the best play because who knows how much use he'll get and yada, yada, things like that. But I do think that it's a good play. I'm at least looking his way, might even up it. The second play I'm on, or at least would consider looking at, Franz Wagner under 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's versus them Warriors, and head-to-head, he's not done too well, 29-33. On the season, he's only got a 71% hit rate. I think that he might struggle a little bit tonight. I think it's a good spot for him to go under. Plus, the head-to-head history is there. He's coming off a couple games where he's done really well. I think he's gonna go back kind of down to earth and struggle a little bit tonight. I like his under for his PRA in this position. Now, Sharp Money tool. Where are the big dogs putting their money? The guys like me, the guys like the big dogs who are banned on regular books and have to use exchanges. Where's their money going? We got Buddy Hield under 11.5 points, rebounds, and assists. 5,600 of liquidity. Somebody dropped a bomb on that. And by the way, guys, these have been hitting at a ridiculous rate. People who are telling these will tell you, like, they've been hitting at a really high clip. So at least worth looking at these guys. DeAndre Ayton under 9.5 boards, $3,000. Franz Wagner under 6.5 boards, $2,800. Julian Champagne under 12.5 points, $2,000 bet. And Jonathan Isaac under 4.5 rebounds, $1,900 bet. These are massive bets for player props, guys. These are big time prop bets. And there's a lot of them out there. And these guys like these plays today. So if you're looking for like who's a really sharp person to tail, here you have it. This is smart stakes, smart money tool. Anybody can get access to this in the pinned comment and description of the videos. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get into the actual games. Dissect this slate. Give you guys all my leans. First game, Warriors versus the Magic. So this is a very difficult game to cap. You look at the chart's pretty much staying even. It went 102 to about plus 100, so it's barely moved. If we look at these two teams are very, very similar. If you get rid of the Warriors' first few games where they were beating everybody and look at how they've been performing, I think these two teams are dead even. A couple big discrepancies that scare me. Obviously, you guys know I hate the three-point offense versus defense. Anytime there's a big discrepancy there, I worry. On top of that, pretty much everything has Franz Wagner projected to have a bad night. If Franz has a bad night, and that's what's being projected, he's a key player for them. If he doesn't perform, and the Warriors are hitting threes, and the Magic can't stop the three ball, I think this game could get out of control quickly. I'm not necessarily in love with either of these teams right now, but I do think that the Warriors have an advantage here, and I think they can cover this spread. I'm going to take a stab with the Warriors minus 3.5 in the first game. Next, Pistons and the Hawks. I'm not going to lie to you guys, it's kind of crazy. There's no way I'm fading the Pistons. I love the Hawks. They've been good. They're playing good ball. They're on fire. I said in my last video, they're unfadable right now. They're not unfadable on the money line versus the Pistons, though, guys. I'm sorry. I don't really have much to say. I think the Pistons are the top two. They're probably the best team in basketball, if not number two. You got the Pistons, the Nuggets. Who's the other one? Who am I missing? Pistons, Nuggets, and I'm missing another powerhouse. Regardless, they're a top three team. Hawks are really good, but I don't think they're elite like the Pistons are. Yeah, I just can't. I don't think their offense can keep up. I don't think they can score on the Pistons defense either. It's got to be Pistons money line for me. No other way to go. You look at the plus 1.5 though, is looking like a bit of a trap spot. It went at 135. It's steadily moved up and it's continuing to move up. Check the line before you bet it today. Wait till closer to game time. If this is now like plus money, plus 105, I'd be very cautious betting it. But for now, I'm just going to take the Pistons straight up on the money line. Next game, Celtics and the Nets. The Nets are terrible. We know that. But they are coming off of a great game, well played, where they did cover a spread. I think they even won in an upset. And the Celtics have not been covering big spreads. They're just not. They have not been covering spreads. I think the Nets are terrible, but are they 10.5 at home terrible versus the Celtics? I can't get there. I gotta take the Nets again. I think their confidence is high. I think they can build some momentum. I was impressed with how they played last game, and I've been unimpressed with the Celtics pretty much the whole season. I kept trying to back them and getting nowhere. And the Celtics, honestly, they're just not an elite team anymore. Their defense is good, so maybe they can get, nah. Give me the Nets plus 10.5. Only thing that makes sense to me. If you look at the chart, plus 111, it's moved a bit. It's at plus 107 now. It's big plus money to back them. I don't know. I don't like the Celtics that much. I think I got to be on the Nets with plus the points, plus 10.5. Next game, Grizzlies and the Spurs. Oh, yeah, guys, I always get these comments. Hey, man, stick to MLB, stick to baseball. I'm having a good NFL and NBA season. Like, goddamn, I know I'm like really, really good at baseball. I'm not going to argue that. But I'm having a good NBA season. Compare me to some of the other guys and tell me I'm not doing quite well. I'm doing good. I've been capping the shit out of this sport. Give me some credit. Damn. I know I'm the baseball GOAT. But let's not sit here and pretend that I'm not murdering NBA regularly. Like, let's not pretend that I'm doing ass at this sport. Calm the fuck down. Grizzlies and the Spurs. Grizzlies are ass. They are ass. Grizzlies suck. So unimpressive, so bad. Spurs have the best defense in all of basketball. I don't know how they score. They also have one of the worst defenses the Grizzlies do in all of basketball versus the Spurs, who can score. I don't know. Spurs haven't looked as good, but they're still amazing. I still think they can. I think anybody can beat these Grizzlies. I'd take the Jazz over the Grizzlies. I might take the damn Spurs to cover a Grizzlies spread. The Nets to cover a Grizzlies spread. Anyways, talking about hypotheticals. Give me the Spurs minus 5.5. It went from 6.5 to 5.5, which is weird. Why did it go from 6.5? I'm sorry, no, it didn't. It went from 5.5 to 6.5. It's moving down as it should. They're taking a lot of the money, minus 104 up to about plus 102 now. Line went 5.5 to 6.5. It's moving the right way. Nothing really stands out here as too crazy to me. I'm just going to go with the Spurs. I just think they're such a better team. Next game, Jazz and the Lakers. This is the hardest one, the hardest game tonight to cap. How do you do it? How do you go against the money-making Jazz? How do you fade them? How do you feel good about fading them? How do you sit there and think, yeah, this is great, I'm going to fade this? That's tough. That's tough. Ooh, this is difficult. Look, Bron's probably playing tonight. I think everybody knows Bron's coming back and they're overreacting. I like the Jazz plus 12.5. I do. I like the Jazz plus 12.5. Lakers minus 12.5 is staying pretty stale. Minus 101, minus 102. I just can't fade the Jazz. They're just too good. They're covering spreads. Every game's close. They're going to overtime constantly. They're making upsets. I can't fade them. I cannot fade them. Not 12.5. The Lakers are good, but this is like a number I'd expect to see versus the Pistons. I don't think the Lakers are my favorite team. Look, I think they're good. They're not that damn good. God, I hate fading the Lakers. They've been good to me all season too. Give me the Jazz plus 12.5. They're not slouches. This number's too high. Next game. Suns. Oh, final game of the night. Suns versus the Trailblazers. Another hard one. Trailblazers have been letting us down. We were high on them. We've been riding them. Pause. And they've been starting to let us down. You have a Suns team who's been actually playing well, covering and winning games. I'm impressed with the Suns right now. I'm unimpressed with the Trailblazers. You can get the Suns plus 2.5. I think it's the way we go. They also should control the offensive boards. The Blazers should control their offensive boards as well. They do have an offense over defense advantage. Like, I'm not on paper, I do think the Blazers are a slight better team. But I don't think they're in good form. I think they're playing like shit right now, and I think the Suns are just playing much better. I think right now the Suns are the better team. I can't get away from them. Give me the Suns plus 2.5. If you look at the chart, plus 117 to minus 108. Charts moving down is what you'd like to see if you're back in the Suns. I like it. I'm going to be on the Suns plus 2.5, guys. All right, that's all for me today. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let's get out of here. Let's get an absolute bag, and let's crack these folks.